Hello, Pokemon trainers! Welcome back to another daily Pokemon Sun and Moon video leading up to the release of Pokemon Sun and Moon in the United States on November 18th. My name is Scarecrow from iStarly TV. Please subscribe if you are interested in more Pokemon content from this channel. We like talking about Pokemon. We like playing Pokemon. We're going to be playing a lot of Pokemon very soon. I cannot wait. So, first, I would like to say spoiler alert. We are going to be looking at the whole roster of Pokemon. I'm not going to be going through every single new Pokemon in detail, but we will be seeing Pokemon from Sun and Moon. And so, if you don't want to see any of the new Pokemon that you don't know about yet, then you might not want to watch this video. I'm going to be covering some spoilers here. So, I'm going to be showing you my Pokemon, my 6 Pokemon that I'm going to be picking for Sun and Moon when the games come out. By the way, this team planner, I did not make it. It was made by... We'll be posting a link to this in the description and a link to the Reddit thread where I found it so you can kind of see it explained. But thank you to the person who did make this, and know that this is not mine, and I am not claiming it to be mine, but it is an awesome resource if you're looking to plan your Pokemon Sun and Moon team. So, without further ado, let's get into it. I wish Dieter was here. Dieter is not here. He's at school, but he would love to kind of cover what his team might look like. But maybe in the comments he'll let us know. And also in the comments, let us know who your team for Pokemon Sun and Moon is going to be. So first, for the starters. Now, originally I was completely enthralled by Rowlet. I thought Litten looked cool, and I thought Poppliow was okay. And by looking at their final stages, I really like Rowlet's final stage a lot. I think all of them are fine. Incineroar to me looks like the least unique and amazing, but it's still fine. Anyways, I'm going to stick with Rowlet, especially because it ends up as a grass and ghost type, and I just think that's awesome. For a starter, that is fantastic because that's never been done before. And its stats are pretty decent all around. It's like a bulky mixed attacker. It's not very fast, but it has an okay move pool, and it's got a very unique typing. Ghost is just a fantastic typing in these games, and Grass is okay. So I don't normally pick the Grass type starter. I think, well, I've picked Meganium and I've picked Sceptile, so those are my 2 favorite grass type starters, but normally I think I pick the fire type or the water type. But this time around, it looks like I'm picking the grass type, and I'm happy to do so because I really like Rowlet's evolutionary line. The next Pokemon I'm going to pick, luckily for me, is early in the game, and that is Pikipek, who eventually evolves into Toucanon. And that's an awesome name, by the way. I am a little... not upset, but I do wish that it didn't end up as a normal and flying type, because that's basic. That's been done before, but looking at Toucanon's move pool and its stats and everything, it has some unique attacks. It has a really high attack stat, and it has Skill Link along with Bullet Seed and Rock Tomb, or Rock Blast. So that offers very good coverage, and this Pokemon just looks awesome. I was a little hesitant at first because I knew I was going to be picking Rowlet's evolution, and I didn't want 2 flying types on my team. However, of course, we did find out that Decidueye is Grass and Ghost, so I'm really happy to have, to have the mixed typings there. Now I have 2 Pokemon, and none of their types overlap, which I'm happy with. Also, you can kind of click the plus sign here, and it shows you your team's weaknesses, which I think is great. So we'll see how my team stacks up. I'm just choosing them because I like these Pokemon. The next Pokemon I would like to choose here is Lycanroc. That's how you say the name, Lycanroc. I know it's going off of Lycanthrope from like a werewolf, but Lycanroc, I think, looks awesome. Now, Rockruff is really cute, very unique. It's a little wolf pup that's a rock type. I thought that was great. And Dieter and I talked about this in one of our earlier Sun and Moon videos, that is something that we were excited for. And I'm choosing Lycanroc because it adds a different level to the team. It's fast, and it's a strong attacker, and it has a unique move pool, and it has a unique typing. And it's just an awesome looking Pokemon. I'll probably be nicknaming it something after the Game of Thrones characters, because there's characters that have wolves in that show, and I think that's pretty cool. I'm not sure what I'll name the other ones yet, but I'll probably name this one something to do with the Game of Thrones series, depending on its gender. All right, we're gonna be doing a little bit of backtracking here. I actually missed this one. Now, for the fifth slot, I have a few Pokemon that I'm considering, and I think that's a good thing because we'll get to the sixth one, and you'll hopefully understand why I'm keeping my options open for that one. But I think I'm gonna start with Vica Volt here. And you catch this Pokemon pretty early in the game, so I think that's pretty useful to developing my team early. This is also a very powerful special attacker, so it's a bug and electric type, which is just great as well, and it's a special attacker, which again complements the other Pokemon on my team. So now I have one good mixed attacker, two good physical attackers, and two good special attackers, and there is no type overlap here. So I have, what is this? 9 different types across 6 different Pokemon, or sorry, 5 different Pokemon. So the last Pokemon I'm looking at here is the evolved form of Jangmo, I think that's how you say it, and this is called Como, something like that. This Pokemon is fantastic. It's a dragon and fighting type, very offensive. Being a dragon type, it has a lot of very notable resistances, and being a fighting type and a dragon type, it's going to be very offensively potent. So I'm really, really excited to have this Pokemon on my team. The big problem with this Pokemon is, if you notice in the Pokédex, this is organized by Pokédex order. It appears towards the end of the Pokédex. So that means that I'm probably not going to be encountering this until late in the game, at which point I'll probably have a team of 5 or 6 that are already really good. And when I catch the first stage of this Pokemon, I'll have to train him, raise him up to whatever level he evolves at, and catch him up to the rest of the team. Not only that, he's a dragon type. Normally dragon types grow very slowly, so there's a lot against this Pokemon, and I might end up choosing something before I end up getting to him, but I really like it. I really like the typing, I really like the design as well, and I'm really excited to have this on my team if I can. But if not, I have a couple honorable mentions of Pokemon that I would be interested in adding to my team. The first one here is actually Zygarde, and this new Zygarde, I think you can get Zygarde at a fairly early stage in the game. This is the Zygarde 10% form, which looks like a dog, which looks very cool, by the way. And I looked at its stats, and they're not broken, so it's not like I would choose this Pokemon and it would be so broken on my team. No, it actually could be beneficial to my team, and it wouldn't be overpowered. So I'd be interested in adding Zygarde's 10% form. Another Pokemon that I'd be interested in adding is Type Null. Type Null has very powerful stats as well. However, I'm not exactly sure where you get it. So if you get it late in the game, that's also going to be a little bit of a problem. But it's still something I'm liking. There are a lot of Pokemon you can catch in this game. A lot of older ones too that I really like, such as Flygon. Flygon's absolutely one of my favorites. There's also Alola forms to take into consideration. So I think I have a lot of options here. But this is the team that I'm probably going to be using. I might make a couple variations as I go through the game, just because I haven't even played the game yet. So I might like a Pokemon better than I thought, or I might dislike a Pokemon more than I thought initially. So let me know what your team is going to be looking like for Pokemon Sun and Moon. We are only a few days away, and I'm really excited to kind of know what everyone else is picking, because we have a lot of options. There are only like 80-something, 70 to 80-something new Pokemon in Sun and Moon, but you have a lot of options as far as Alola, previous Pokemon, like all the evolutions and Ledyba and etc. Right? There's a lot to work with here, so can't wait. Let me know what you think of my team as well, and please and subscribe for some more Pokemon Sun and Moon content. We'll see you very soon. Have a good one.